Before the break, I asked you about what are they hiding in Antarctica. This is kind of a multi-pronged question. What are they hiding in Antarctica? Why has every nation on Earth, including enemies, agreed to keep that continent sealed? Whenever we used to make a discovery, the Wright brothers going to the moon, blah, 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 we commercialize something. I mean, by now we should have hotels in, up there. But why Antarctica? Why is it so close? And what does it mean that our DNA has 12 helix strands, but only 2 are active?
So what they're hiding in Antarctica is based off what I've seen. Well, they're hiding pyramids. They're hiding extraterrestrial, what they call extraterrestrial craft and technology. All right, we've had like a lot of the angelic beings, angels, actual angels with wings. Okay, and ancient beings that have put themselves into stasis are all there. Like all these things are all there too. So this is going to go far out, but you could say certain how people are searching for where did this entity go, or et cetera, et cetera. Some beings have actually never left this creation ever. They've been here from the last reset, and they've consciously been here, some in physical form, some putting their bodies into stasis to project their consciousness into a physical form with no memory loss at all. So a lot of you could say these beings in those stasis, finding these technologies is what they're hiding as well there. Okay. They're also hiding the firmament as well. They're hiding the firmament. They're hiding the creation of this place from people, and all of these technologies and entities that have been there, cloning facilities and these stasis bodies, because they've, they have, don't know if I should say this, but I'll probably go there.
Take your gloves off. There's no censorship. You can say anything you want here.
Okay. They have, through some entities, let's just say angels, that have put themselves in stasis and projected their consciousness into physical form. You could say they found some of these bodies and stopped that soul from even returning back to their physical true form, therefore destroying their physical true form and extracting certain DNA, certain things from those original bodies, and trying to reverse engineer some of those physical attributes into cloning facilities into other bodies. There was an experience that I had in Antarctica where I was viewing certain things, where I was seeing that they were actually cloning certain bodies, and they were all tagged. They were all tagged, and you could say this is where you go into the people that don't believe what I'm saying. They've also cloned dogs. This is scientifically out there, proven that they've cloned an animal before, and they're actually doing these with certain humans to try to put in, you could say, certain artificial means of consciousness, and this is why AI, et cetera, et cetera. And that's, you could say, the whole Antarctic treaty side of things. And what they are trying to hide is the firmament itself, but all of the technology and truth of beings that have been there this entire time.
You've heard about the great year, 25,920 years, and the great month of 2,160 years. And every time that happens, we have to migrate to the next area of the full circle. What if these custodians or keepers or whatever stay here until the next cycle comes along and they come back to life? I know this is a lot to take for people, but what do you think about that?
Okay, well, I will go back to what I was showing, is that there will be no more custodians or control or anything like the freedom of this place is absolute. And that is no cycling of control. It is an absolute that the freedom of this place has already been pre-written from the other side. It's something that's set in stone. So we're not moving into another form of control of anything within this creation ever again, based off what I was showing and based off what I feel and know from myself. And the very reason why I'm still here is because I know that there is an event that happens here that changes everybody's life and everything forever. And it's something that from 16, that I, even though I was in total bliss on the other side, being shown, and I could have made that decision from 16, not even knowing what I know now in the full details of what I know. I knew that what was going to take place here, it almost adds to your soul in such a way that when you leave, you would have cursed yourself for not wanting to be a part of the greatest reveal and the greatest moment, you could say, within the universe itself. Because what I'm saying is this place was the first of its kind, where we were able to experience this game and the way that we play it, where you have the bad characters and you're able to experience only through the physical body that which we are not on the other side, through limitations and control of this physical body. And even when you're born here, the moment that you're born here into this physical body, you taste the opposite of the divinity of yourself. And with that, in tasting that, you become something completely new than before you came here. To experience that which you are not gives you a certain perceptual wisdom that would have never been birthed unless it was experienced.